Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Superstar Nintendo League. I'm your host, Cryo. Tonight we have Spice Orange versus Dirty Dan in a Flood Conference matchup, which is going to be 3 games. All conference matchups are 3 games minimum. All non-conference are 2. This ball's hit well by King Boo. It's going to be a clamber off the wall. Yoshi does get it. And I believe we did have a trade go through. I just realized Yoshi is on this team. Or no, I'm sorry. That's on the next series. So no trades, false alarm. We'll get to that at a later time tonight, the deal that went down. But that's a good start. Spice starting off hot. He's going to pop this one up into center, though. Blue Shy Guy almost overruns it. We have Mario stepping in. Dirty Dan pitching GSG. So Dan's debut. It's a dive and catch attempt. It's going to be a burned hit. That's going to be a single, but that will also be an RBI for Mario. So a good start for Spice Orange. Spice Orange historically has hovered around the 3 or 4 slot in our first 2 classics. We're going to see if this is the season of breakthrough potentially for him. Here's a steal attempt from Mario. We got a rundown. Pianta's going to throw it to Green Bones. Bones back to Pink Pianta, and Mario's going to be out. Nice play from Dan right there. Now, so Spice, so knocking on the door of that top 2 conversation. We'll see if this is his season. Dirty Dan is a newcomer, as I mentioned. We'll see what he's able to do. He's been around the community for a long time. Dan is a very nice person. If Dan could say sorry right now for Pianta flying out, he would to Spice, but they're playing against each other. We love Dan. Dan, when you watch this back, just know we love you a lot. We got Green Bones here in the bottom of the first. Star chance opportunity, full count now. And that's a good pitch by Spice. Runs it out of the strike zone. Here we have Bowser. We should see the auto walk, and we do. The 1,000 on base percentage is OP. Seems we have a little bit of a pause here. Sometimes that chat box gets in the way. I forget to move it down, but I just did. Dan needs to do something real quick. He'll be right back. All right, so we're going to take a brief pause in the action. I'm going to mute out momentarily, and I'll be right back too. All right, it looks like we're back into action. I finished half a Subway sandwich in that pause. And I kind of want to finish the other half right now, but I'm going to wait. We'll see how tempting that can be after not eating all day. I'm very hungry at the moment. But we got to commentate baseball. This is going to be a nice hit from Dan. Dan quickly has first and second here with one out. He's going to charge with Pink Menace. I like it a lot. Ball one on the outside corner. Boo, one of the best pitchers in the game. As Pianta strikes him out. I got Blue Pianta. One of the pull high characters that we love so dearly. Can he get something up in the air? That's going to be strike two over the heart of the plate. Here's the payoff pitch. Ball two outside, 2-2. Deuce is wild on the scoreboard, and strike three. Boo gets another K. So a nice first inning of action. Spice currently up 1-0. Going into the top of the second, starting off with a nice star hit and gains the rebate back with Toadsworth. We got Lean Toad going for the chem. He's going to charge. It's hit well. It's hit right to Yoshi. It's going to be an out. Yoshi throws that one in. Yoshi in the outfield on this Dirty Dan team. It makes sense. Both Piantas up the middle. You could maybe see him at short too. This is going to be safe, a fielder's choice. Toadsworth advances to second. And that's going to bring up... it's going to be Boo. Every now and then this game black screens like that. I don't know why. I'll take a... Oh, this is a Spice pause. Couldn't contain myself. I had to take a bite. It's going to be a foul ball. Big shout out to Subway for making this delicious sandwich. That's going to be out number 3. Now we got Yoshi with a star chance for Dan. I feel like we're going to have some good games in this series. 2-2 count. Dan trying to be patient. Swings and a miss on strike 3. Outside corner. And we do have these tornado machines down the left field and right field line. Remember, we play with hazards on. We got another star chance opportunity for Dry Bones. This is going to be a nice hit to the right, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Good miss on the outside. Spice does a very good job of setting up his pitches just like that. Throws 2 outside, brings it right back over the heart of the plate to the inside for strike 3. Beautiful pitching out of Spice. This is a sour pop-up. Dry Bones easily gets that one for out number 1. Petey Pirano changing hands over to Spice Orange. He was on Pizza Dog's team last season. He did win a title And is he going to be an impact player this season? So far, we're going to wait to find out. Yeah, we had opening night yesterday, which would have been Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. It's a fireball right to Yoshi. He should be able to get it with the tongue catch, and he does. Beautiful play. He might be the secret to the Wario star hit and the Mario star hit. And Dan gets severely bailed out right there. Green Bones, can he do anything? He can't. Waste 2 stars, strikes out. We're going to be seeing a lot of that this season. Dan is looking to square one up here. Here's that push low character, and that's a good hit. Down the left field line, it's going to be in Chomp territory. Maybe Mario able to corral it now, but he had to wait. That's going to be 1-1 now, and we're all tied up. Dan's going to charge now. There's a 1-2 count. 2-2. That's a nice pitch out of Spice. He's really mixing it up quite well tonight. That's going to be a perfect slap, but right to Red Pianta. Got both Red Piantas in action tonight. And that's more like it. It's exactly how you want to pull the ball with that character. Okay, I'm fully locked now. Blue Shy Guy working this count full. Star chance opportunity, strikes out. Another nice pitch from Spice. Just shows why Boo is so good. This is going to be a sour pop-up to Lean Toad for out number 3, and we're going into the top of the 5th. Not many hits tonight so far. Only 4 for Spice, 2 for Dirty Dan. 5 stars in the gauge for Spice, 3 for Dan. This is going to be a nice hit, but right to Blue Pianta for out number 1. We got Baby Mario, who, in my opinion, maybe some of you guys in the chat or on YouTube, is a pretty decent character. Not towards the upper echelon, obviously, but he gets the job done. The small hitbox can be annoying in the outfield, but all things considered, he's a pretty decent hitter. Solid character. GSG is going to lead this one off for Dirty Dan. These are big conference games this early in the season. And again, this is the Flood Conference, an ode to Mario Sunshine, if you ever played that game. And we also have the Sprite Conference. And that's going to be a fair ball down the right field line. The Chomp is going to hit that back out into fair. It's going to be a single, though. Now Dan is in business again. That's just going to nip the outside corner. That's a good take from Dan, 2-1. Good attempt there, nice pitching out of Spice. That's a good hit, but it's going to be foul. Let's see if he stays with the star. He doesn't. It's going to be full count now. And he walks him ball forward. Nice patience out of Dan. This is where we want to see a charge. And that's going to be pushed to left, but that should be an RBI sac fly. Here comes Bones. He's going to score, and it's 2-1 Dan. One more hit. Could be huge right here. That's going to hit the outside corner. 1-2 count. Blue Pianta, one of my favorite players. Shout out to him. Unfortunately, can't get it done there, but still. Alright, now let's see if Spice can answer back. He's got the top of his lineup, that very dangerous hitter in King Boo. That's a good pitch on the outside corner. Ooh, just missed the corner again. Nice pitch from Dan. This one's hit well, but it's pulled way foul, way out of the stadium. I like that pitch out of Dan. That's another nice pitch. Beautiful pitching there from Green Shy Guy. Alright. GSG is a kind of a tough pitcher to pick up when he jumps up like that. Ooh, another good pitch. I really like what Dan's doing tonight. That's a long foul ball for strike 2. And here's the payoff. Nice mix-up again. Gets the star. Frosty Feet pitched pretty well with GSG last season. We're seeing more of the same here from Dan. That's 2 star swings through. And he strikes him out. 3 insane pitches in a row from Dirty Dan. He strikes out the side, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful pitching. Boo trying to show why he's better than GSG in the stats category. It's a perfect contact slap to the left foul. Got another full count, 3-2. And a nice pitch right there, hits the outside corner. 2 outs for Dry Bones. One of the more lower scoring games we've seen historically, I would say. Here's a nice contact slap. It's going to fall just under the tornado for a single. There's another nice slap, but it's right to Pink Menace for out number 3. Takes the short route to Noki at second. This game's going to come down to 1 or 2 big hits, and this might be one right here. Bones, he's going to dive and catch. Huge play. That's a good swing right there out of Spice. Got a feeling he's going to connect with one at some point. And this one he does, but it's pushed ever so slightly. BSG's there. Now we got the Goat's Worth. This one's going to be hanging up in the air. Bones will be there. It's going to be out number 3. Such a tight game for their first series. If we can see this type of Dirty Dan, we'll have a very, very competitive league. And that's a good hit up the middle. Nice play. Did not think PM was going to get there. Here's our auto walk for Bowser. And so far, this green match has been unreal for Dan. Probably my MVP player for him. There's a 1-2 count, 2-2. And that's a nice pitch. Brings it back inside on the hands for strike number 3. That one's going to be through the hole. It's pushed, but it's a nice line drive hit. And this is where it could get dangerous. You have the Pianta Comet first. I don't remember if Dan has a Noki. I don't think he does. This one's soured up to the right. There's 2 outs. This might be the least amount of hitting I've seen since I joined the server. Only 3 runs total this game. That's a good pitch on the outside. Another nice pitch. Dan is really doing a nice job disguising and mixing up every single pitch. And this one's going to be a single. Nice hit, lean toed. Baby Mario swing and a miss for strike 1. This is going to be double play ball. A nice turn. 4-6-3 double play. This one is probably going to kick foul. It does. Right in front of the Chomp's face. This is another hit ball. The blue Pianta, easy out. Got a pitcher's duel on our hands going into the bottom of the 8th. And this is going to be up in the tornado. I think it's going to kick left. It does. It's going to fall in there for a single. That tornado could end up being huge for Dan. Got a 1-2 count. This one's going to be soured up the middle. Safe at first. A bloop jam job just over Boo's head. Gets it done. And nobody's at second. Is Yoshi going to come to the plate? Here's the play at the plate. The throw's offline, and Yoshi's safe. Dan with the 3-1 lead on the anti-count. And he still has no outs this inning. This is going to be a line drive out. He throws it to first for the double play. It would have been nice for the runner at third, but Dan has stars. And if you're Dan, you just got to be patient here. One should be coming over the plate. And this is a good job out of Spice, just playing it pretty safe here. He could even walk potentially. And I like that pitch out of Spice. He knew Dan might have been cutting at that. And this is where the money's made right here. Top of the 9th. Dan is up 3-1 with a 2-run cushion. has KB up with a star chance. Dan can get through this part of the order. Oh, that's a good pitch. GSG winding up again. Ball, full count. This is another soured ball hit onto the patio and right. And he walks him. Ball 4. That's a big star. Now we got Petey. This one's hit well and would have been gone. It's going to be foul, though. And this one's driven well into the gap. It's going to be down in right center. Here comes KB. KB is going to haul around third. And good thing he goes back. Smart choice there. Into Captain Mario, no outs. It's the fireball. It's going to be... Oh no! It kicks off Yoshi! That's the worst possible situation. And we're going to be tied. Wow, it kicks off Yoshi horrifically. And here's a bunt attempt. I like this out of Spice. He's going to tag Red Noki out between home and first. That's a good pitch out of GSG. Ball just misses on the outside corner. This one's hit well. Bones is going to be there. Spice wasn't tagging right away, though. It's going to be another play at the plate. Laser play, and he's out at the plate. Double play. A huge play from Dan, my lord. Wow. And it looks like he's going to pitch to Bowser. Nope, it looks like he's going to throw everything outside. Honestly, he might throw a strike here. He doesn't. I think he's just trying to see what he might bite on and eventually takes the walk. That's going to be a nice hit in between short and third. Dan has men on base. He's trying to drive them around here. Swing and a miss for Pianta. 0-2 count. And here's a bunt. A nice bunt. It's going to be safe at second. He throws to second instead of taking the out at the plate. A Pink Menace bunt. Oh no, and Dan pops it up. And there's no fielder swap. And that's going to be the game. That's a walk-off suicide squeeze by Dan. And he takes game 1 of the series.